Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing great. I wanted to do a video right now about skincare. I've had a lot of questions and a couple of responses about my skin and what I use and things like that. I also get quite a few questions about my age, not maybe even really polite questions, because I'm 37 years old, and I guess I don't always look 37 years old or whatever. It could be considered a compliment, but the questions came up because I said I had been, in this business, in the makeup and cosmetics business for 20 years. So yes, 20 years. I started when I was 17. I'm 37 now, so there you go. So we're going to talk right now about what I personally use for my skin. Everybody has different products that they use, that they love, that they swear by. This is just what I use. It hopefully can help you in some way. So let's start by, I have to tell you that when I was 23 or so, I broke out with adult onset acne, which turned then into cystic acne. So I don't know if you know what cystic acne is or not, and if you do, then chances are maybe you have it or have had it, in which case you have my sympathies. Cystic acne, they usually are about dime-sized cysts that appear on your skin. You think it's going to be a pimple. It grows into this monstrosity that fills with fluid. They are so painful. They usually scar and leave a big mess behind, and they're just so painful. So you have my sympathies if you have that. I just know, I feel your pain. And that's what I had. I had the adult onset acne. I never had acne at all through puberty or growing up. Maybe I'd get one little pimple once a month, that time on my chin, and that was it. Then when I got pregnant with my first child, boom, it hit, and it didn't go away. So with having the acne, I tried so many products. Being in the business, you're exposed to so many different lines of things and so many choices. So what I found, for me, the best thing that worked was the Proactive. And I used the Proactive for years. I loved it. It's the only thing that helped in any way, shape, or form. Even with the Proactive, mine didn't go away entirely. It was so bad. But the Proactive, totally, I recommend it. It worked great for me. I can say a couple of things about Proactive. First being, when you do use it, when you wash with it, you have to dry your face after you cleanse with like a white towel if you're going to dry your face, because the formula, the benzoyl peroxide formula in Proactive, can bleach your towels if you don't get it all off and then just put the moisturizer on your pillow, and then you go to bed at night on your pillow, you can actually bleach your pillowcases too. So keep that in mind. Just make sure, if that's your choice, that you're rinsing really well and using a white towel to dry your face off. For me, I had to stop using the Proactive because for some reason I developed a very severe reaction to benzoyl peroxide, and I started itching really, really bad. So I was devastated. I had to find something else. I went to the Proactive Salicylic line, and it didn't help my skin at all. So I hunted and just couldn't find anything for quite some time. Then I came across this line that I'm using now, and so I would recommend it. So what I use now, we'll go through each product and I'll tell you when I use it. So this is the Clean and Clear Advantage, is the Acne Control Cleanser. It comes in a kit with a moisturizer and a spot treatment. So you get all three products in the kit. I think at the drugstore it's about $20, and I know that if you go to the Clean and Clear website, at least last month or a couple months ago, if you went to the website, you could go to their coupon printer and print out, I think it's a $5 off coupon. So you could get it for 15 bucks theoretically. And it just works really well for me. I do recommend it. For some reason, the benzoyl peroxide cleanser that this one has didn't make my skin itch. So I don't know what it is about this formulation, but it worked well for me. So I'm using this in the morning, and I use it twice at night, because the first time you wash, you actually are only, if you've had makeup on, all you're going to do is wash off the makeup. So you need to wash a second time. And the second time, that's when your skin cells get all excited and then eat up all that yummy good stuff and get all healthy again. So you got to wash your face twice at night. Then after you wash, of course, you cleanse, and then you can use your spot treatments. The next thing that I use is this product that I got last month, and it was brand new. It's Loreal Skin Genesis. This is the bottle. It's called Active Cellular Skincare for Pore Minimizing Skin Resmoothing. I cannot tell you enough about this stuff. I'm not even sure what's in it, and normally I'm really big on ingredients and what I'm putting on my face, because having been in the business so long, I kind of know the goods and the bads of certain, chemicals. So this stuff, I don't even know what's in it, but I do recommend it. It's fabulous. It's really helping resurface my skin. It's helping with the scarring from the acne. It's helping with, any blemishes. It's helping with fine lines. It's just, I do recommend it. Now, as far as cost goes, this is $20 too, or it was when I got it at the drugstore. In comparison to $20 for that whole Clean and Clear line, it might be a little bit expensive for you. But I totally recommend it. I think it works wonders. The next thing that I use, and I have so many products in my bathroom, you would just be amazed. So, I go from this I'll use for a month, and then I'll go back and use, something else. So I'm constantly changing things up. But what I'm showing you guys today are pretty much my tried and true. And it's certainly what I've been using for probably the last, 3 or 4 months, other than that Skin Genesis. It's pretty new for me, but I love it. So the other thing that I use is the Kay Timewise Night Solution. It's a very liquidy compound, and it has those little beads in it, which are amino acids. And you put this on after I've done the skin resmoothing one. It just makes my skin feel so smooth and so soft. And that's the Kay Timewise. Really, really like that. I can't tell you how much it costs. I'm sorry, I just don't remember. But, call your Mary Kay representative, or go to marykay.com and find a Mary Kay representative that you can call and talk to about it. They also have the microdermabrasion from Timewise by Mary Kay. That's really good, a microdermabrasion kit, by the way, if you are interested in microdermabrasion kits. I really like theirs. So the last thing that I would do is I use the Lancome Absolue, which is actually a face cream. This is just my sample jar, and I'll explain to you why I have this in just a second. But it's the Absolute Replenishing Cream, full-size jar. You can put it on your whole face. I take a little bit out of it, and I keep refilling my sample jar because I don't want to use a lot of it, because it was kind of expensive. I think $80, maybe $100 for the full-size jar. And I use that as my eye cream. Works miracles for me. And you can, if you're finding yourself really dry, you could put it all over your face. It's not going to make you break out. I think it does have SPF too, SPF 15. So that's awesome. The last thing that I do, twice a week, I use aspirin. And I don't take aspirin. I use it on my skin. And what you want to do is you're going to get just regular plain old aspirin. There it is, the tablet. And you got to get uncoated aspirin. You don't want the coating on it. And you're going to put it in the palm of your hand, 2 little tablets, whoop, just like so. And you put a couple drops of warm water. Wait about 30 seconds. The aspirin's going to dissolve. And as it dissolves, it's going to leave behind these really neat little granules. They're perfectly sphere-shaped, and that's what I use to exfoliate my skin. Sorry. That's what I use to exfoliate my skin. Now, apricot scrubs and things like that, I don't know if you've ever looked at the materials that are in it, but they're these shards and these little, they look like tumbleweeds, and you're going to roll that across your skin. I'm not going to roll that across my skin. So these little spheres that the aspirin leave, you just roll it on, and it's the best exfoliator I've ever found. Just regular old aspirin. I think this is like $3 or something. And it's really good. Keep in mind that anything that you put on your skin will be absorbed into your bloodstream. So if you have an aversion to aspirin, you need to make a note of that. And that's my skincare regime. The last thing I'm going to tell you is, if you are not washing your face at night before you go to bed, naughty, 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 you are in trouble. Maybe, the reason why people can't guess my age is because I've been washing my face every night before I go to bed since I was, 15, and really at age 17 from then on. And it's a must. You have to get all of that makeup off, because night is when your skin does all of its rejuvenation and renourishing and repair. So make sure you're doing that. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope it helps. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.